Power 105.1's Powerhouse 2014.
That's right, it's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Backstage at Powerhouse. Make sure you hashtag Powerhouse NYC. We got a special guest with us, T.I.
What's up?
Do we still call you the rubber band man? You ain't worn a
can.
rubber band in a long time.
Sure. Hey man, nah, just keep it wrapped around money now.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know, it was always to signify how much money I anticipated making.
Word. Okay.
Now that I've made it, I have use for them.
Okay.
Now, do you get tired of touching that stage because you go so many places, on so many tours, on the road? How do you get yourself excited for, like, this show tonight?
I mean, you know, you got to feed off the energy of the environment, man. I think that's what this is. You know, when we create music, we put energy into it, and a show is to, you know, see how much energy the crowd has received from that music.
Right.
And then it's a transference of energy back and forth.
And it's not like you're doing promo. Get it back.
Well, I mean, you know, that's why you got to talk about
My
that.
fault. I'm sorry.
Only your pocket.
You know what I'm saying? This is for the love.
No doubt.
We're here for
But
the
it does
love.
make it easier to perform
We can make
when you
money anywhere.
Okay.
But
All
you
right.
know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a much better bag to come do it at Power 105 for Power.
Got
There you go.
Absolutely.
And when you
Saying?
perform in New York, do you change your whole set list? Like, okay, I got to customize the show? Or is it?
Nah, not really. I mean, I do things. I will do songs that I may not normally do. I mean, I know it's certain records, man, that turn up a little more in New York, but for the most part, the core of the show remain the same.
Do you still feel like New York fans are hard on down south artists?
You know what, man? They be saying that, man, but I don't ever even get that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I always tell the cat from down there when they say, man, they don't play our music, they don't respect. Like, they love me when I come up.
And it'd be the opposite. People in New York is like, all they do is play down south music on the
I
radio.
get that a lot.
You can't please nobody. Everybody's going to be
Nobody.
upset.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be upset. So, you know, just get through it, man. You know what I mean?
Now, I wanted to ask you this when you was there last time. Did Troy Ave officially become Grand Hustle speaking in New York?
Well, you know what, man? I would say he is definitely closely associated. The business part of it, we still working that part out, the detail. However, he's very closely associated. You know, Troy, man, and this I respect him a lot for this because you know he's making it a point to say, hey, listen, man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get a certain amount of the groundwork done myself. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to just come in and have us do everything. So he said he want to get it to a certain point, and after that, we'll activate our plan where we pick it up from there.
I want to applaud you too on the I Don't Know record.
Well, thank
Off
you,
the
man.
new album because I call
He
that,
love that record.
I call it
Love that record.
I call it grown man gangster music, a father with felonies.
Father with felonies.
Because you remember on Top Back when you said you think I'm bad now, you should have seen me before I had children. It was
Right.
kind of an extension of that. Like you went into detail
Check.
about that.
I mean, for real though. I mean, every time we leave the house, man, if you're a father, I mean, you know, the environment would dictate your mood, or your activity. But
Right.
you know, when you're a father, the first thing is I got to get home.
Word up.
Period.
How's the movie coming along?
Movie's coming along, just man. You know what?
Which
man?
one? What movie? Which one?
She talking about Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I was talking about to go along with the album.
The movie
The
to come.
many movies that you're doing.
Well, we about to shoot we're gonna shoot the first part of it next week, man. The record Geesh will be a part of it. Me and Jeezy going down there, man. We're gonna shoot that piece, and Chris Robinson and I, we get it all put together. But it's coming along. It will be presented in grand fashion.
Word.
Now, the first week numbers, do you think about that anymore or not really?
I mean, of course, a part of me does, but then, you know what I'm saying, I think that at this phase of my career, it's more about the appreciation. You know what I mean? It's more about how people receive your art as you present it.
Right.
And, you know, the numbers can be accumulated over time. You dig? You know what I'm saying? I could catch up with you right now, hit you in the face, or I could let you get a little farther, and I just have to get my scope out.
Get you a little bit later.
Get my scope out.
It's been a terrible year for music, though. I mean, nobody's platinum. They say
Right.
Taylor Swift about to do them numbers. Do you think hip-hop can ever get back to that space where they doing those kind of first-week numbers again?
Well, I mean, you know, we have definitely saturated the market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, we've had a lot of small victories, and people have been able to get off the block and get themselves a house. And,
Right.
But but in turn, you are, you know, kind of killing the art form or the business
Right.
that, you know, the business of the art form, to where once you get it so big, just like the real estate market. Remember when it ballooned and
Everybody was making money.
yeah,
Right.
everybody, and then it crashed. Boom.
A lot of people lost.
And then it had to build again.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we're in the rebuilding phase, but I think it's up to the gatekeepers and the people who actually go out there and make the numbers count. The consumers, it's up to them to support the artists and the projects that they feel that are really worthy of support.
You think we gave too much stuff away for free?
I think people taking too much stuff for free.
Well, okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the market is incredibly saturated. It's a lot.
Right.
Okay.
It's a lot. You know what I mean?
And the
it's
great
hard.
thing- yeah,
it's
the
hard
great
to
thing-
tell what's good anymore because you got some records that we all know are not good, but they getting spins and they
Right.
doing numbers, so
Word.
they get they get passes.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And stuff like that, man. That kind of it devalues the art form.
So why even invest in new artists then?
But no, we invest in new artists because the ones that are worth it, they make it all worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all artists, no matter how much longevity they've had in their career at one time with new artists.
Got you.
So you know what I'm saying? We still have to keep the process going. That's a part. It's the gift and the curse.
Okay.
And the great thing is not just selling records that makes you money. You have a lot of different streams of revenue. And that's what every artist has to do. It can't just be selling records.
Well, I mean, I think that when you do what you do good enough and you really are passionate about your art, then the money will come.
Envy.
We got to go on stage.
Yeah,
T.I.'s
man,
about to
let's go
touch that stage.
let's go
Keep
turn
it
it.
locked. It's the Breakfast Club. It's Powerhouse. Make sure you hashtag Powerhouse NYC. Let's go.